This is your yoga sequence review. I encourage you to hold the poses longer than I will in my demonstration today for brevity and clarity of this video, and also to explore them a couple rounds. Have some fun and just use this as a reference. We're going to start off in downward facing dog, making sure we're active in our hands from the fingertips all the way down through the palms and squeezing the floor so we can pull energy up into our shoulders. Then I'm going to lift my knees, hips off the ground. And taking maybe around 5 breaths here. Once again, I will hold for a shorter period of time, making sure the shoulders are moving away from the ears, the tailbone is slightly tucked, and pressing the legs straight. From here, we'll rock forward into bringing the knees down for a cat-cow. We added in the extra wrist stretch, so either one at a time or both. I'm going to turn to have the fingertips point toward me. I can rock back and forth, pressing the elbows straight and shoulders away from ears, also side to side. Even here, I can explore cat-cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly drops down, shoulders move away from ears and eyes gaze forward. From there, I can take my hands back to center. One at a time recommended for this one. I'm going to turn where my palm faces the ceiling or toward me. Fingertips also point toward me. And focusing on pressing the back of the wrist down, keeping the elbow locked out, and once again the shoulder away from ear. Same theme, I rock back and forth, side to side, moving into sides and front and back of the wrist. Taking a moment to restabilize the hand, just wiggling around here. Both sides. And then with those nice active hands, fingers, all the way up to your wrist, we're going to do a couple more cat-cows. Pushing the floor away, tucking the tailbone, tilting the pelvis, belly drops down, chest moves toward the floor as your eyes gaze forward. From this cat-cow position, we're going to take our belly down toward the floor and come up onto the forearms, making sure shoulders move away from ears and even down towards your hips. Pushing down with your legs. And then we're going to do some neck rotations. We're tucking the chin, looking down, then rounding in through your upper back. And then inhale, lift the chin, lower the belly, eyes goes up. Couple nods, as many as you need. And then we'll take that into rotation. Finding length in the back of my neck again, and I'm going to rotate, looking over my shoulder, rotate. Looking over the other shoulder, rotate. Stretching through the neck. And also sides of the body as you shift your weight, side to side. This can also be a great opportunity to then take some neck circles. I'm going to side bend, tuck my chin, circle my head around, and moving back and forth, or any head and neck movement that feels good here. One more breath, and then we're going to push back from here. I'm going to come down to line, push back to my hands and knees one more time, to work on our lunge flow. I'll show you from both angles, but if I step my left leg forward, hands onto the inside of my left leg, making sure I squeeze my left knee in toward the midline. I can either leave my knee down as I take a twist to the left, and then when we reach underneath, I'll lift my back knee to straighten both legs, reach. And then the other option is to not let the knee drop down, keeping the leg straight as I twist left, and round and reach underneath. Or as I come, knee down. After a few rounds there, maybe 5 breaths, you can always hold one position longer to move into it a little bit deeper or make it dynamic as I just demonstrated. But from this angle, I'll twist to the right, untwist, lift my back knee, round and reach. Now keeping the leg straight. And last round with knee down. From here, hands come down, knee steps back, and then taking back into a child's pose, knees wide, feet together, reaching my arms forward, shoulders moving back, hips moving back, deep breaths into your back, feeling that spine lift as you inhale and lower as you exhale. After this child's pose, pressing up into one more downward facing dog to finish the sequence off. And then either walking your feet towards your hands or hands to your feet as you rise up. And continue your day. Hope you enjoy.